family, you are so special to this couple. You have actually helped make them who they are today. Part of you resides in them, and they love you for it. We are assembled here today in the presence of God, beneath this beautiful canopy of God's creation, to celebrate the wedding of two souls, Jill Louise Remaly, Timothy James Gorman. Who presents this bride? Mother, not you. You may be seated. Now you made it. All of the planning, hoping, and dreaming that has preceded this moment brought you to this place. For Jill and Tim, tradition and faith both teach that marriage is to be a relationship. A relationship between a man and a woman who freely, totally, and lovingly commit themselves to one another as companions. Your individual histories are an important part of who you are today. Your personalities, your understandings, even your ways of relating are all a result of powerful influences in your life, as well as conscious choices that you have made and continue to make. You are and you shall remain unique individuals, full of wonder, full of ability, full of potential. And yet, just as your lives have already begun to blend, so your lives will continue to influence and be influenced by the other. You're on a journey. You're on a wonderful journey of becoming one. That does not happen all at once. It's a process. It really takes a lifetime. At the same time, though, you're on a journey of helping each other to further discover the uniqueness that each of you possess. Now, prior to this date, we met in my office, and I asked you to tell me your love story, and I promised you a poem based on that. I'm not sure if your guests are aware of the details, but they're going to hear them now. He was born in Florida. She was born PA. Is that right? Met at St. Joseph's Medical, where they both work today. With December 13th coming, the year 2008, Anesthesia's holiday party would come and her no date. This is what you told me, right? In November, asked him to go. He said, yes, if we trade. Recovery's party is December 6th, and so their agreement made. Went to California Pizza first, the same day as his party, picked her up in his blue Honda, as planned, and was not tardy. At the party, planned a hike on Sunday that next day. 5-mile trek with Daisy Dachshund scampering all the way. The following Friday, went to see Madagascar 2, the movie. Then afterwards, back to his place for TV, feeling groovy. It was there that they first kissed, and like mild anesthesia, left them feeling rather nice and shared here just to tease you. I told you that was hard to rhyme. The next day at Ravinia, her party was great fun. He had bought a brand new suit. It was his only one. At the party, they were served a dinner both enjoyed, then danced a few slow dances to live music, spirits buoyed. Since that time, they've been together moving toward this date when they will vow and pledge with loving words, they'll say. He likes her beauty and her smile, and she knows what she needs. Her eye contact and honesty, and all her caring deeds. She likes the way they think alike, his smile and interests shared. She likes how he's so practical, the new things that he's dared. I didn't clarify what they were, but fine, that's between you. Proposed last year, 2010, the 17th of July, while on a beach vacation, and he ever was so sly. Since he just made 2 purchases, a kayak and a car, any thoughts about a ring were, from her mind, quite far. Strolling on the beach that day and searching for great shells, he said, look at this real shiny one, a ploy he tried to sell. As he knelt, he lifted out a ring box from his pocket, opened up the lid, revealing bright platinum in the socket. I love you very much and want to spend my life with you. "Would you marry me?" he asked, and she said yes, so true. Reaching for her hand, he stood, a wide grin on her face, mixed with tears that soon emerged, the ring he gently placed. So here at Elegant Little Gardens, with special ones to share, they speak their vows so tenderly, to wed with love and care. While back at home, Samantha and Daisy wait to toast and hear about their honeymoon on Bora Bora's coast. Isn't that pretty much the way you told me? That's what I thought. Well, Jill and Tim, today is a day for legalizing, formalizing, and celebrating publicly commitments that you have already made in your heart. It is a time to declare to the universe the love that you share. And it is this love upon which you will establish your new home. A home that certainly will not ignore special ones and traditions from the past, but a home and place where you establish new traditions, your traditions. A home where you make room for a new life that may come your way one day. This love I speak about, this home I speak about, is based upon love, which has been written about, spoken about many times throughout history. But I believe one of the most poignant passages ever penned about love comes from Scripture. In the 13th chapter of Paul's first letter to the Corinthians, it reads like this about love. Love is very patient and kind, never jealous or envious, never boastful or proud. Love does not demand its own way. It is not rude or easily angered, and it keeps no record of wrongs. It is never glad about injustice, but rejoices in the truth. Love never gives up. Its faith, hope, and patience never fail. Love is eternal. Now, you will share many virtues throughout your life together, just as you already have. But by far the greatest virtue you will share will be the virtue of love, and hopefully behaviors that grow out of love. Let me encourage you to always be kind to one another, always thoughtful, very gentle. Let me encourage you to rub souls with one another. That is, reveal the inner part of who you are with the other continuously. If you do, you will bond for a lifetime. Of course, you'll also be faced with responsibilities. You're no strangers to those day-to-day, sometimes less than exciting tasks of everyday living. Occasionally, the burden grows heavy. However, when a couple shares a responsibility, a wonderful thing happens. The load is divided and therefore easier for each of you. And in an equally wonderful way, when a couple shares a joy, the joy is doubled. So let me encourage you to always share in the responsibilities and joys of life. Together, you're encouraged to dedicate yourselves and your home to your Creator, to study and employ sacred truths that you discover on your journey through life together, and to live your lives as willing servants of God, of one another, and of all creation. It's time for the vows. Are you ready? You please face one another and join hands.